What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle for September 24th, 2025. Before we start, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this. And if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, there will be a link in the description. So with that said, let's fill the grid. Okay, let's see here. Right away, I see 8 and 3 pointing into this box. So 8 and 3 is a hidden pair right here because the 3 cells on this side of the box are filled. So 3 and 8 is forced over here. 8 has to go here. 3 has to go here. So 8 and 8 now point into this box. So we'll mark that. 3 and 3 here look into this box. And we do have a triple here now. This triple is 1, 5, 9, and 5 and 9 see this cell, so that's a 1. That's a 5, 9. So now 5 and 5 point into this box. Okay, and 9. I don't think we can do anything with 9. We don't have any other 9s except for this one here. But the other thing I want to follow up on is the 7, 2, 4, and 6 in this column. All right, so I'm going to fill it out just so that I remember that this column is now limited. We need to put a 7, 2, 4, and 6 in this column. So this is not going to be a 4. This is just going to be from 7, 2, and 6. This is going to be 2, 4, and 6. This is going to be 7, 4, 6. Or 7, 4, 6. Yep, there we go. And this is also going to be 7, 4, and 6. These 2's look into this box. This 2 looks down. So we're going to place a 2 right here. 2 is going to be limited to these 2 cells within this box. Now let's look at this column. This column is 1, 4, 7, 9. I mean, I guess we could mark that. That's 1, 4, 7. That's 1, 7, 9. This, yeah, 1, 7, 9. This is 1, 4, 9. This could be any one of them. Okay. All right, let's get away from this. I don't think there's much we can do with this column. This column, oh, we could put the 8 over here. 8's going to be in one of these 3 cells. We already marked 5. We already have a 2 up here. 2 looks over here into this box. This 2 looks up. So 2's in one of these 2 cells. 6 looks across. 6 looks up. So 6 is in one of these 2 cells. And we do have a 2, 6 hidden pair right here. So let's look at the rest of this box. We need a 3, 4, 7, 8. 3, 4, 7, 8 in the remaining 4 cells. And 3, 4, and 8 see this cell. So this is a 7. So 7's in one of these 3 cells. 7's going to be in one of these 3 cells. And this is going to be a triple. This is the 3, 4, and 8. They go here in this box. So this is 3, 4. This is 4, 8. This is 3, 4, or 8. So 3 and 3 now point into this box. That's going to put 3 in one of these 2 cells. The 4's point as well. This 4 points in. 4 is going to be up here in one of these 2 cells because we have a 4 here. I am going to just look at the entire top stack from a like looking at the column. Like this column's down to 4. This is down to 4 if you don't count this triple, and this one's down to 4. So let's just fill it all out. We need a 2, 3, 4, and 6, right? So we have the 3. So the 3 has to go here. 4 has to go here. 2 for this top row can go here or here. It could also go here for the top row. And then 6 is going to be in here or here. So this is only going to be 2, 4. 3, 6 points up. All right, so now this row here, we need a 1, 5, 7, 9. 1, 7, 9, 1, 5, 7, 9, and this is 5, 7, or 9. Not sure if this is helpful to fill it all out this early in, but I'm just going to do it because we're down to 4 in all these rows. So this row here is down to 2, 5, 6, 9. So here we just have 2 and 9, and this is 5, 6, 9. Okay. The other thing that I do want to look at real quick before I go down and just continue a normal scan is this column here. This is down to 4. If you don't count the 2, 6 pair, you have a 3, 4. You have a 1, 3, 4, 5. So this is just 1, 5. This is 3, 4, 5, and this is 1, 4. So I'm not seeing anything like a triple or anything like that. So vertically, let's think vertically here with this 8. This 8 looks down, this 8 looks across, this 8 looks across. So we can actually place an 8 right here. And that's going to put 8 in one of these two cells. Okay, what else? That's really all we can do vertically, I think. It's the only digit in this box. So let's look over here. We have a 5. Actually, let's look at this column. Let's continue with what we were doing. We have a column here that's down to 4. So we have a 1, 4, 8, 9. This is just 4, 9. This is 1, 4, 9, not 8. And this is 1, 4, 8, but not 9. So 9's in one of these two cells. Do you want to remember that? Okay, 6, we can actually mark 6 down here. This 2, 6 pair points down along with this 6. So 6 is in one of these two cells. We got the 9s. 1 is going to be in one of these two cells. 3 right here is going to be in one of these two cells. In this box, 5 is in one of these two cells. All right. Anything else? What about, we did 7. 7 here. All right, let's move down here, make sure we got everything. We got 3 and 3 looking into this box. We marked that. 4 can be in these 3 cells. Over here, it can be in these 3 cells. 5 is in one of these two cells. Okay, I don't see much else there. Let's go down to the bottom. So we got the 2s, we have the 8s. 3, what about 3? 3 is marked. 5. All right. Maybe let's look at this bottom row. I don't see much else that we can do. Got 1s here. 1 is going to be in one of these two cells. What is this cell? Can't be 1, 2. Could be 3. Could be 4. It could be a lot of things, so let's just skip that. The bottom row here is down to 14679. All right, 14679. So that's just 467. That's 479. This is just 467. And that's 169. Just checking to make sure we don't have something. Oh, we do have a triple within this box. This 149. 149 right here. We have all these cells filled out. So that means this is not a 4. That means this is not a 4. So let's look at the rest of the cells. See if that gets us anywhere. This is 3, 5, 6, 7. 3, 5, 7. 3, 5, 6, 7. This is 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that gives us a 3, 5 and a 3, 5, 7. So let's, I don't know if that's going to help actually very much. It gives us a 3, 5. Just seeing it limits 3 to these 3, limits 6. We already had 6 down to these 2. All right, so 3, 4, 5. Let's just look at the rest of this row. We need a 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. That's what we need. 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. So this is just 3, 9. 4, 7, and 5. See this cell. 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. That's 5, 7, 9. Oh, 3, 5, 7, 9. That's a quad in this row. So the easier way to see that, I mean, I've found it by filling all of this out. The other way to see it is to think about where's a 4 going to go in this column. Now, why can't this be? Oh, okay. That's what makes this hard to see. Let me take that 6 out. So 4 can't go here. 4 can't go here. 4 can't go here, and the reason it can't go there is because we have this 149 triple here. 4 can go here, and that's where it has to go for the row. It can't go here because of this 149 triple. So this right here is a 4. So that's not a 4. That means this is a 1. That means this is a 9. And let's follow up on this. Okay, that's not a 1. This is not 9. So we're going to continue to follow up on that. This is not a 1 anymore. This is a 5. This is a 3. This is a 4. This is an 8. This is a 3. This column finishes with a 1. That means that's not a 1. Come back over here. We have a triple now, and this triple is 2, 4, 8. 2, 4, 8. So this should be a triple. Not, why do I have 4 digits there? Oh, this is not 3 anymore because we placed a 3. Okay, so this is 5, 6, and 7. And this row is not, this isn't a 3 anymore right here. This is a 9. That's not 9. That's not 9. So we have 5, 7 left in that row. We can place this 9. We got 2 9s now looking in, and so the 9 has to go here. That points up here. We're left with 4, 6, and 7 in this bottom row. This has to be a 6. So we can take 6 out of there. We can place 7 right here. We can place 5 right here. We can place 6 here. That's 7. That's 4. All right. This is a triple. Looks like a 1, 3, 7 triple. That's 1, 3. This is the 7. This is not 3 or 7, so it's got to be 1, and this is 3. So it looks like this is 4, 5. This is a 5. This is 4. That points up top here and places a 4. We had this all filled out, so this can't be a 4 anymore. That's a 2. That's a 6, or I mean, that's a 2. That's a 6. All right, that's a 3. 4 finishes that row. The 2 makes this a 9. So we got 1, 5, 7 here. Looks like, yeah, that's down to 1, 5, 7. So that means the 6 goes here. That can't be a 5. That's a 9. That's a 5. This can't be 7. This can't be 4. So that's a 2, 6 pair. This is a triple. What is it? 4, 7, 9. And this triple is 5, 8, 1. So that means this is 8. It means this is not 8. Okay, let's go. These two 5s look up here. So this is a 5. That's a 7. That's a 1. Oh, that's 5. That's 7. That's 1. This is a 7, 8 pair. Let's mark that. This is not a 3. That means this is 3 here. So what do we have left in this column? We need a 1, and that's going to go here. That's going to resolve that 1, 5. Let's come back over here and finish this column. That's a 9. So that's a 9. That's a 4. That's a 7. That's a 7. That's an 8. Okay, so 8 goes here. We're down to 2, 6 in this row. Can't resolve that. We're down to 2, 4 in this row. So this has got to be the 2. This is the 4. This is 2. This is 6 now. This is 6. And this is 2. All right. All right. That was a good puzzle today. We definitely started off with, I would say it's a variation on the New York Times trick with this 8, 3 pointing up into this box. Gave us that 8, 3 pair. And so we could fill out. I just followed up on that like crazy, even though it wasn't really at all Snyder notation, which is what I usually do, or I usually try to do kind of like a Snyder notation approach, but wanted to follow up on that, and that led to filling out like the entire top stack. We did have the 2, 6 pair here also, which I think was, yeah, this 2 and this 6. This 2 and this 6 were given digits. So that was a kind of a given 2, 6 pair there, and that just led to some other things. And then I really think that the key for me was seeing that 4. Well, first of all, finding the 1, 4, 9 triple within this box, which didn't seem to do a lot at first, but then when I filled this row out, that's when I realized this had to be a 4. And so I think that was the key to the puzzle today. You know, of course, we had some other hidden pairs in there, but that was the main thing right there. So, and I don't think that was easy to see because of the fact that even after I had seen that this triple was there, I had to kind of remind myself, well, we didn't have this 4 up here. So it's like, well, why can't a 4 go here, you know? So that was a little bit tricky. So very good puzzle today. Let me know how you did in the comments, and I'll see you next time.